got the hit, boy.
What's up YouTube, it's your boy The Way. Welcome to another video. In this video I'm gonna show you guys how I would make a beat for TRIPPIE REDD, like in the style of Mr. Rage. That beat is just too fire and I love making this kind of beats lately, so I had to make a Mr. Rage type beat. So I'm gonna preview the loop that I made for this beat for you guys. And by the way, you can find this loop in the description if you want to use it for free. Everything is for free. And yeah, so let's get to it. This is the loop. So yeah, this is the loop that I made. It really got that Mr. Rage feel to it. You know, those rage type beats. And I'm gonna break down to you guys how I made this loop and also how I made the drums for the beat. And you know, I'm gonna break down everything. So without further ado, let's start. So the first sound that I use is from this plugin. It's called Hive. Slow spot. It's this preset called Tuna Saw. And without the effects, it sounds like this. And for the effect, with the effects, sounds like this. Yeah, I know this is going crazy, but it's cracking and I don't know, it's doing some crazy shit, but it's because I've used a lot of plugins and the CPU is really, you know, working too much for the effects that I've used on this melody. I have Devil Lock first, which is a saturation distortion plugin. Then for the second effect I have Kickstart, which is a sidechain plugin, and all it really does is just creates like a little gap at the beginning of the loop of the melody. So yeah, you can hear how it just ducks down every time it's here, and the melody just drops in volume. And then for the next effect I have this Fruity Flangus, and I don't know what it does, but it makes it sound cooler. Then I have a Valhalla Vintage Verb with a play mode and, you know, mix 21%, decay 0.58, cut a little bit of the lows and the highs. And then I have an EQ to cut the lows, cut a little bit of the low mids and a little bit of the highs. Then after putting all the effects, I've just rendered the melody because it was taking too much CPU space, and you know, I put it in the playlist and I reversed it and pitched it down like one semitone. So the next sound that I have on the melody is this bass from Serum. It sounds like and for the effects on the bass I have Devil Lock again, and then I have an EQ, and I did a lot of work with EQ, I guess. Yeah, I cut like all the lows and almost all the highs and left it. I don't want the bass to interfere with the 808, but I still want the bass present in the melody, in the loop, like playing, because it gives it like extra strength. I don't know, it just adds body to the melody. So yeah, that's why I EQ'd it this way. And then the next sound that I have is this lead from Serum again, and it goes like this. And for the effects for this lead, I have for the chorus here, and then with this, you know, settings, and then I have a pretty reverb too, with a little separation to make it sound more stereo, bring up the wet knob a little bit, and then I have an EQ, you know, cut the lows, a little bit of the highs, and I boosted a little bit of the high frequency here. And yeah, that's it for the melody. I think I put some effects on the master chain. Yes, and I, you know, put an EQ just to cut the lows and cut a lot of the mids. And then I have pretty flangers again, but I turned down the knob because I didn't want it to be too much. And then I have a phaser, but this is for the beat arrangement, and it has, you know, nothing to do with the melody. I'm gonna show you guys later what I did with the phaser. Okay, yeah, so this is it for the loop. Now I'm gonna show you guys how I made the drums. Okay, so the beat, this is how it sounds. So yeah, I think it's fire. It's got a lot of energy. For the drums, I have a basic clap. And then I have the 808 pattern that goes like this. You can see here I had like a reverse 808. Let me see if I can. Okay, so it's the same 808. I just like how reverse 808 sound. And then for the hi-hat pattern, just like this. Then I have open hat. Yeah. Then I have this percussion here. I have this snare, it sounds like this. And lastly I have this snare, and then I have a crash at the beginning. So yeah, all the drums together sound like this. Okay, now I'm gonna show you guys a couple tricks for the arrangement, just to make your beats sound a little more interesting. You can see here that I've added a lot of stops, a lot of pauses, because you know it creates a cool vibe, you know, a cool bounce, you know, gives it more energy, you know. And it stops here. And you know, it gives you more energy instead of being like just linear. At the beginning, I took the loop and pitched it like 1 octave down, so 12 semitones down. So it sounds like more mellow, and when it drops, it gives it like more energy, because when it drops, I just bring it back to the original pitch. You can hear how it just gives it like more energy. A couple tricks that I made, like here, I just did like a little chop. Just chopped it, but it sounds cool. And then you can see here, like I did like a small bridge part where I pitched the hi-hats. It goes from, you know, a low pitch to a higher pitch, and it sounds like this. It helps, you know, building up, and when it drops, it just sounds crazy. And also in this bridge part, I have used this phaser. I've made an automation, and it sounds like this. Yeah, and then, you know, I've added like risers and, you know, just to build up and, you know, give it more energy. Arrangement can make a lot of difference, and just by making these little stops here and, you know, playing a little bit with automation, you can make, you know, a simple beat sound way more interesting. So yeah, but this is it for the beat, guys. If you like the video, just leave a like, comment what kind of videos would you like to see me next, and yeah, that's it. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.